Gunsmoke was such a reliable fixture on the CBS primetime schedule, the characters felt like members of the family. Doc, Kitty, Festus, and Chester, and of course, lawman Matt Dillon, played by James Arness, who died today at his home in Brentwood, California. He was 88. Bill Whitaker has a look back.
For years, fans of Gunsmoke have speculated about the relationship between Marshal Matt Dillon and Miss Kitty Russell. Despite their undeniable chemistry, the two never made their romance official, leaving viewers to wonder why television's most iconic duo never tied the knot. Was it a creative decision, a producer's call, or something happening behind the scenes? In this feature, we uncover the truth behind their untold love story and why they remained an unspoken couple. Gunsmoke ended in 1975 after a legendary 20-season run, but Miss Kitty's last appearance was in 1974. Even decades later, the mystery surrounding their relationship continues to intrigue fans. The most revealing answer comes from James Arness, who played Marshal Matt Dillon. In an interview, Arness explained, "You could only take it so far, and then you'd have to change the character and the show's nature. If Matt and Kitty had a romance on screen, they would have had to get married or something. And then, it would have been a different show altogether." Before Gunsmoke became a beloved television series, it started as a radio drama in 1952. When CBS decided to bring it to TV, they needed the perfect actor for Marshal Matt Dillon. James Arness, a young actor at the time, was recommended for the role by Hollywood legend John Wayne. Wayne himself declined the part, but saw great potential in Arness. At 6 feet 7 inches, Arness had the commanding presence needed for the rugged lawman of Dodge City. His real-life experience as a World War II veteran made him an even stronger fit for the role. Over the years, Dillon survived gunfights, brutal beatdowns, and even poisoning. His portrayal was so natural that fans found it hard to separate Arness from his character. Amanda Blake, who played Miss Kitty, was in her mid-20s when she was cast as the feisty and independent saloon owner of the Long Branch. She was thrilled to star alongside Arness and worked hard to bring depth to her character. When Gunsmoke transitioned from black and white to color in 1966, Miss Kitty's presence became even more striking. Strong-willed and unafraid to stand up to rowdy cowboys, she became a fan favorite. However, despite her closeness with Matt Dillon, their relationship remained undefined throughout the series. The show ran for an impressive 20 years, from 1955 to 1975. While Arness remained until the end, Blake left after season 19. Fans never received a clear answer about Matt and Kitty's relationship, but their chemistry was undeniable. James Arness was born on May 26, 1923, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He initially worked as a radio announcer before moving to Hollywood. His breakthrough came in 1947 with The Farmer's Daughter, followed by a sci-fi role in The Thing from Another World, 1951. In the early 1950s, he signed with John Wayne's production company, appearing in 4 films alongside Wayne. When CBS transitioned Gunsmoke from radio to TV, they initially wanted Wayne for the role of Dillon. He declined but recommended Arness, who won the part over 25 other actors, including Raymond Burr. Though hesitant about television, Arness accepted, and the role defined his career. He played Dillon for 2 decades, earning 3 Emmy nominations. After Gunsmoke, Arness continued in TV westerns, starring in How the West Was Won, 1976 to 1979, one of the most acclaimed miniseries of its time. His last television role was in Big Jim McLean in the early 1980s. Many fans theorized why Matt and Miss Kitty never officially became a couple. Some believed Matt was hesitant because Kitty was too independent and bold. Others thought a romance would disrupt the show's balance. In his autobiography, Arness revealed that the decision ultimately rested with the producers. They feared an official relationship would alter the show's dynamic and affect its popularity. Amanda Blake also protected Kitty's independence, believing that her character's strength was essential to the series. Arness once shared, "Our relationship was downplayed because they thought it was more titillating to leave matters to the viewer's imagination." Throughout Gunsmoke, the writers dropped subtle hints about Matt and Kitty's bond. They shared flirtations, affectionate moments, and walked arm in arm. However, they never kissed on screen. Several episodes teased romantic developments, including Kitty's Outlaw, Season 5. A man from Kitty's past tests her loyalty. The Way It Is, Season 8. Another man shows interest in Kitty while Matt is occupied. Cotter's Girl, Season 12. An orphan girl develops feelings for Matt. Sarah, Season 12. An old flame from Matt's past resurfaces. The Badge, Season 15. After Matt is shot for the 11th time, Kitty considers leaving Dodge City. In 1973, the show introduced a woman played by Michael Learned, the Waltons, who kissed Matt on screen. However, by the end of the episode, he returned to Miss Kitty, reaffirming their unspoken bond. Miss Kitty's departure in 1974 was due to behind-the-scenes conflicts. Amanda Blake wanted a modernized wardrobe for her character, but producer John Mantley refused. Blake left, and Mantley later admitted it was one of his biggest regrets. After Gunsmoke, Blake moved to Arizona and devoted herself to animal conservation. Passionate about wildlife, she played a crucial role in rescuing animals. Sadly, she battled oral cancer in the late 1980s and passed away on August 16, 1989, at the age of 60. Arness, deeply affected by her death, remained private about his emotions, but often acknowledged her importance to Gunsmoke. James Arness lived a long life and passed away on June 3, 2011, at the age of 88. His portrayal of Matt Dillon remains one of television's most legendary performances. While their romance was never made official, the chemistry between Matt Dillon and Miss Kitty remains one of the most talked about aspects of Gunsmoke. Their relationship's mystery continues to engage fans, proving that sometimes leaving things to the imagination is more powerful than any love story played out on screen. So what do you think? Should Matt and Miss Kitty have ended up together? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more classic Hollywood stories.